Good afternoon once again. You know the time now. That is the reason why I want to be bringing and briefing you on the matters that is arising. Please stay tuned. I want you to know that nothing is happening. Those who are jubilating are there to deceive their enemy, their gullibles. This was the same people who jubilated 2022. They told you, oh, Finland have arrested him. They have arrested Mazi Simon Ekpa 2022 or 2023, and you still see Mazi Simon Ekpa working heavily. And I want you to know there was the one that is now Takasi Munye Mmadu, the one Omagoro Munye Mmadu Elu Omatuo, called Ejiofor. Ejiofor today was celebrating. This is a man that you call the barrister, celebrating, and he wrote to his Umugus and his Umu Erireri. And I read, please, you know me, my eyes and the eyes of every Biafran is in their platform. And I read, Ezebo Umu Chineke, please join me in celebrating this season of victory and divine vindication by God, who fights my battle, has shown himself mighty turning what was meant for harm into a testimony. This one will be literate. What was meant for harm into a testimony of his power and faithfulness. Stay rooted in faith, for the God who fights for me will fight for you too. So how did God fight for this Otamunye man? That they invited Mazi Simon Ekpa, and they are making the story that he was arrested, thrown into prison. And all of you know that it doesn't go that way in Europe. They made all this news so as to scare you from going to Finland. All this news is targeted to get you from going to Finland. I want you to know all eyes is on Biafra Declaration, which will start from 29. All eyes on Biafra Declaration, which will start from 29. And I want you to know that even the criminal, the one that Nata Bianco Juku there, as he confessed with his mouth, Nayotara Bianco Juku, called Femi Fanekayode. He was writing the Hamas, let me check the news please. The Hamas wing, Femi Fanekayode, the Prime Minister of Hamas. The Prime Minister of Hamas wrote today, and I quote, where is the Prime Minister of Hamas writing? My own na to screenshot on a rubbish. Do I have any other work? Na to the screenshot rubbish. Wetin concern me and okay. The Hamas, it seems that the Hamas writing is in this one. But I want you to know, the Hamas writing is in this one. There is a news called Fisayo Soyombo on Twitter. He said, Finnish court imprisons Simon Ekpa. This is how Nigerian news deceives some of you. Finnish court imprisons Simon Ekpa. All of you know that in Finland or in any Europe, if you are being accused, you stand not guilty until being proven by courts. And you will not go to court today and court say you are guilty. It doesn't happen. And no court sentence you to prison without being convicted. You will be summoned. But this is Nigerian news, putting tension in you. Finish this thing, imprisons Mazi Simon Ekpa. I want you to also know, because their own is to write rubbish, my own is to read it out to you. I want Biafrans to get involved in a civilized self-determination. We must set our home. We must not set our home ablaze because we want freedom. Now, this is coming from a Emeka gift. Since this freedom started, not even a pin, nobody have set anybody's house on fire. It is Nigerian government setting your own house on fire because you want freedom. It is Nigerian government who killed innocent people who are protesting with ordinary flag because they want freedom. I want you to know nobody has set people's house on fire. But they are now turning the news that you, as a freedom fighter, is setting your house on fire because they are now on the side of Nigerian government. I want all of you to know that what we came is freedom, and that freedom must come. No Jupiter on planet Earth will stop the freedom of the people. Even if you kill everybody in Biafra, the stones and the grass will rise. The animals in the bush will rise and they will start asking for freedom. I want each and every one to know that what the Biafra people have demanded for is freedom, and never to kill anyone, never to soil hand in blood, never to do any evil. But they themselves, they are now cooking up story that it is Biafra people who are setting people's house on fire. And I want you to also know that just yesterday, in Nnewi, Nigerian army set somebody's van and killed 2 people in Nnewi, which is barbaric and a bastard act. Among everything being done by the Nigerian government, these criminals who told you freedom before, now singing hallelujah boys to politicians, they are now changing the story, the demography. But I want you to know that freedom that our people seek is what is coming. When the enemies start panicking, just know that the freedom is here. But let me tell you, and tell you this very attentively. Nothing, no gossip coming from them will stop this freedom. Prime Minister will be there, and they are going to be put to shame. Prime Minister is there, intact. He was invited and not imprisoned, and he has since returned to his base. And the authorities that they reported, the criminals went to bear witness for Nigerian government, and the Otanwunye is there saying, Umu Chineke, thank God, you are a sacked barrister. You are sacked for your incompetence. This Ejiofor was sacked for his incompetence. This Ejiofor was the one who prohibited Mazi Nnamdi Kanu from hearing and from assessing everything. When he was in charge, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was not being brought to court. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was hidden. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was treated like a slave when this Ejiofor was in charge. Do you people think that we will close our mouth? No, we will seek. Now, I have jumped Emeka gift. Let me jump to Mazi. Every Mugu wants to add Mazi to their name. Now, look, I told you that very soon they will take their madness. Mazi Simon Ekpa is somebody. He's a human being. He has shifted the demography. He has challenged the status quo. I told you very soon they will be writing to Finland. They will be writing to Finland. They will be writing to Trump. They will be writing to each world leader in a bid to bring Mazi Simon Ekpa back down. He is a strong man. Now, Nigeria, there was a meeting that they held. Nigeria told these criminals that they should pressure the people following them to speak on their behalf so as to bring Mazi Simon Ekpa down. But all shame will be to all of you because Mazi Simon Ekpa is not in prison as your criminal news is saying. I cannot speak for him. He will be here very soon to speak for himself. Either tomorrow or this thing, but just know countdown have begun. You will watch Finland 2nd December. You are going to see him. Either he may be live tomorrow, he may be live tomorrow to address the Biafra people. I think by 3 Biafra time. Just know it. But if you watch and look at the people now, he might decide not to come live tomorrow, to watch and watch for more Mkpụrụ. to watch for more Ndi, and to know how he will address the Mkpirimiris. So this one is Uche Mamugu, who put Mazi into his name. Uchenna said, President Donald J. Trump is coming. He is no nonsense man. Finland is trembling. They know the consequences of protecting Simon Ekpa criminal activities for 4 years. If Trump steps in, these are the people telling you, Simon, freedom, freedom, freedom. It is no longer their freedom. It is no longer Nigerian government. What Trump is coming to do is to fight Simon, and they still call him nobody. Somebody that they are calling Finland to come and prosecute, they still call him nobody. Is these people not criminals? Are they not disgraced? I want all of you to know. Now, let me shift from there because I'm going through their news. Your campaign to let Donald Trump know what is happening in Igbo land will expose the government and their Finland-based Peking. Take it serious. This is not the government because you have never exposed Nigerian government in any of your article. In fact, you are writing this to deceive your Umokoko. So Simon that you called a nobody knows him, he's in one room. You are now calling Trump. Your campaign to let Trump. I told you people very soon that their next campaign is for Trump. But these are the people that left Trump. These are the people that never supported Trump. They went to support the terrorist Hamas. They went to support this Biden and co. They have failed. They fail in everything that they do. If you follow these people, you are a failure in whatever you do. They failed. Now they are jumping up. Mazi Simon Ekpa, who is being recognized under Trump's campaign organization, they are now writing to Trump just to know that Simon Ekpa is a terrorist. Just imagine the group of criminals. We have prayed for international recognition. Now, they have told the international this thing, that it's not Nigeria, that it is Simon who is in Finland. And they said that their leader was kidnapped. It's just for you to know these things that I have been saying. This very platform is known as Truth Views TV. It's known as Emmanuel Remigius TV. It's known for truth, and that truth we must, no matter in all weather, we must stand on the truth. And that truth is what I am telling you. This group of never do well, this inconsequential Purufu Utazi Uburuzums, Hemutus Kafuremebedus Aturembeyas, hey, English, have now changed their campaign from Onyeto to Olavu Hausa to we must vote. Now they are now writing to Trump that Mazi Simon Ekpa is a criminal. Let us go, please. Let us go. Let us go, please. Now there is one called Chifunwachi Nemelu. He wrote, and I quote, now that Simon Ekpa has been arrested, he should be extradited to Nigeria immediately. He can be inciting violence and destruction of our Igbo, whereas enjoying the economic and social benefit of Finland, Igbo needs healing and peace. These are the people telling you DOS. Go and listen to DOS before. Now he is seeking for the extradition of the person that they have lied to you that he is a Nigerian government agent. They are now seeking for his extradition, for him to be extradited to Nigeria. I want all of you to know that these people are Umu Okokoro of a case. You are Umu Okokoro of a case, and you should be addressed as such. Biafra have come and have come to stay. There is no Jupiter on the planet Earth that will drive Biafra struggle backwards. We have come to stay, and this is the time for freedom of the people. I want all of you people to know. This one, Chief Nwachinemelu, every Obokoro Ofeke wants to put their name in useful thing. They want to be useful. They address themselves as chief, whereas they are Madam. They address themselves as those who want thing in the society. I want all of you to know that these people are which want nothing in the eyes of sensible people. Now, the Ofeke in chief is gone. Who is next? This one is written by Citizens Observer. In case if you don't know Citizens Observer, Citizens Observer was one of the P2B campaign organization. The ones telling you that P2B must win. There will be nothing like IPOB. IPOB is out. This is the criminals abusing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Now, when P2B failed, and in case if you people don't know, the account that wrote before that they better not release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that they should not release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the account that wrote it then was Citizens Observer. That APC is trying to rig election by detaining Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and Citizens Observer was founded by the criminals in DOS. I want all of you to know, I am taking note of all your writings. This one is written by Citizens Observer, the Ofeke in Finland. But this one will have a high BP when the Prime Minister will come and address the Biafra people. He will have high BP. All these propagandists, this was how they run propaganda then. They told you, no, he can't get out, he can't get, he is the God, he is this. And yet, the Prime Minister came to address the Biafra people. He have come to fight for freedom. This freedom from Wazirike to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You sold Mazi overnight. And now you want to sell the struggle and sell everybody. I want the Biafra people to take notes. Okay? And this one, they steal from the Mporob from Ivory Coast. Mporob in Ivory Coast wrote, Finland gave to sustain the pressure. Arrest Simon Ekpa over terrorists in the southeast. The Finnish government, after concerted and constant petitions, arrested Finland-based Nigerian government agent provocateur, Mr. Simon Ekpa. Now they are saying, now who wrote those petitions? Nigerian government went to court. Not your nonsense, online nonsense. They went to court to go and verify. Go to Finnish news, it is there. They went to court. And by the way, the next court update, if you go and read it, is coming January, February, March. The next is March. So Mazi Simon Ekpa have since been returned to his house. So the next court update is March. So I want you to know that these people are hallelujah of Nigerian government. But will you see the news? Will you see the truth? Gave to pressure. The pressure that they cannot use to put Biafra in limelight. The pressure that they cannot use to sanitize the infection of Uche Nwamugu. Nkesi na yo Uche Echikano, the Atro, the Ebili, called Uche Nwamugu. And this, by the way, we are still calling for what are they calling it? DNA. There must be a DNA. Then, these are your IPOB in Nigeria. They did not post anything. They have never posted anything. It is jubilation to bring Mazi Simon Ekpa to Nigeria. And for 4 years, they have never posted anything. Now, look at Nkunnabo philosopher. Lekwe Nkenkwashioko Nnabo philosopher. There was a time IPOB raises campaign against the man in Finland, calling on Finland government to take action. Finland government did something about it. They even came to Biafra for investigation and they summoned him for questioning. But within a twinkle of an eye, Ara Wabuoya, Onyara, Nka Nkwashioko. Now, please listen. Nke na-akpọ Chifu Nwachine, nke si na ọ bụ Chifu Nwachine Emelu, wrote this. They are in business of misinformation. While in court today, Simon Ekpa denies being Biafra Prime Minister, that he is a member of IPOB. This is big misinformation. They are running misinformation campaign. These are the people that you trusted that somehow that they will bring Biafra. Do you see the news? Now, let me give you the real news from the courts. How they address him. How they address our Prime Minister. Because these people, this group of criminals are running misinformation campaign. They are only targeting you, not me. They are only targeting you. So this is court and Finland. This is what Finland said. According to SK, Simon Ekpa is the Prime Minister of the exiled government, exiled Biafra government, according to the newspaper. The refugee government has its own army. In March, it decided to establish a police force so even the police of Biafra is even established internationally in Finland. Please, in Shalitus had a branch of office in Helsinki. So they even have a police office. Do you see? Somebody is doing something and you are here gossiping. Imagine the group of gossiping. Why your own father, your own ancestors, they failed in Biafra war. I'm talking to you saboteurs. They sabotaged Biafra and they failed. They continue to sabotage, and their offspring are saboteurs. Your own ancestors can never even match half of his shoe. That made all of you, some of you, imagine the one who called the China Samoshi is still hiding, telling you freedom, hiding. Coward, leading all of you. The children of coward. The Benjamin Madbonyoshi, I am still coming to him. Now, Biafra have his own branch office in Helsinki. Kipla, the story says, Biafra has tried to become independent before. The attempt in 1967 led to a civil war that lasted up until 1970. Do you now see? They are even addressed him as the Prime Minister of Biafra government in exile, and it have put Biafra in the map that this Biafra have tried before and they failed, which makes his cause legitimate. It makes his cause legitimate cause because it will start from 1967 to 1970 till dates. As the news reported, this is how they address Prime Minister there. But Umwokoko is lying to their members, brainwashing them, telling them, oh, he have denied being Prime Minister, just as they lied to you. The Mazi Simon Ekpa denied being a member of IPOB. This is misinformation campaign that they run to put fear in your body. But let it be known that the Islamic jihad that they try to bring in our land will never enter into our land. This freedom is now. What is their fear? 2nd December, with the Prime Minister will still be there. You are afraid the 2nd December. I want all of you to know that it is never before. Biafra is now closer than ever. Now, let us move, please. Let us move. This is Benjamin Madbonyoshi, the criminal, the one Soludoshi Lowashitagoro Otele. Now, he said, UNIEC calls for immediate release of... They no longer use Mazi. I want you to take note, all of them. Whenever they write the name of Onyendu, they no longer write Mazi because they felt that they are breaking his wings. So no need of putting Mazi, no need of putting that respect to him. His name is Mazi, but when they write his name now, they will always remove Mazi, but we will always put Mazi to fools like them. They will always put Mazi to fools like them. So he said the release of Nnamdi Kanu, because they think that he's a nobody, as they ran campaign before, that he's a nobody, that IPOB made him who he is. We are the IPOB, and he's somebody, he's our supreme leader, and so will he remain. All this, their Nigerian court to remove his keeper, the one, his prayer materials. They, in the criminals DOS, remove him from Radio Biafra and remove his title from Mazi to Nnamdi Kanu. I want you to know. So he said, release of Nnamdi Kanu cautions against Simon Ekpa's provocation. Do you see? I want to send this message direct to the one on Akpoli Kelu nke Soludo na Lowashi, called Benjamin Mmadubumabingo. I want to send this message to you, and to you directly. Go to your Muokoko, the one that bring this news to all of you, and tell them to go to hell. Read my lips, I am Emmanuel Oremedius. Tell them to go to hell. Biafra will regain itself, whether you like it or not. Biafra will be a free nation, whether you like it or not, because we will be a free people, whether you like it or not. They are calling calls for release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, cautions of Mazi Simon Ekpa. These are how you people do secretly. But thank God that we are in electronic time now. Thank God that all this misinformation campaign that you people are running, we are in social media time era where news flies. And I want you to know that we are keeping record of your atrocities. And at the appointed time, Biafra people will go to court when Biafra is declared to prosecute your criminality, because we believe in due diligence. We believe in law. And finally, to every sensible people watching this news around the world, do not be panicked. I am Emmanuel Oremedius. But people calling, even the criminals have taken charge of it. They are trying to scam our people, calling them to send money that they are the men on the ground. I want you to know, our people to scam them. Tomorrow morning, when I come on the news, send money. I am men on the ground. No man on the ground will call you for any money. As many as you people, I will release your number on air. No man on the ground calls somebody to come and send money that they are men on the ground. It is a scam. And that scam will never be allowed to stand. I am Emmanuel Oremedius. Finally, I am independent media. This media here is independent. I support Biafra government in exile because Mazi Simon Ekpa is my own prime minister. And the prime minister of Umuofuokorofeke, if they said that they are, Mazi Simon Ekpa is not their prime minister, why are they writing to Trump? Why can't they go and overthrow him? 50 million have voted, and they are here now. From me from here, go and subscribe to True Views TV, subscribe to Remedios TV on YouTube. Emmanuel Remedios TV is on YouTube now. The name is Emmanuel Remedios TV. Subscribe to it. True Views TV, which we will later change the name from True Views TV to any other name. It's live on social media. Please go and subscribe. I will be updating you as time goes on and as situation develop. Stay tuned.